So here are the 3 things that you're going to ask yourself to determine if your extracurricular activity will be impressive to colleges. One of the most common questions that we get from students and parents alike is which extracurricular activities are most impressive to the Ivy League? And the answer might actually surprise you because it's extremely straightforward. But before we get started, be sure to like, share, and most importantly, save this video so that you do not lose it. Your leadership and dynamism outside of the classroom is extremely important, especially if you're aiming for top schools like Harvard, Yale, and Princeton. And if you want to stay in the loop about more helpful college prep advice, be sure to give us a follow. So the first thing you're going to ask yourself to determine if it's a strong extracurricular activity is, does this pursuit authentically resonate with my interests? One of the most important things that admissions officers look for in an application, especially from high-achieving students, is authenticity. And believe it or not, they can actually tell whether or not you're genuinely interested in the activities on your activities list. Far too many students pick activities that they think will come off as impressive, but that don't really have continuity with the student's coursework, personality, values, or interests. So if you really want to stand out and shine in your application in the way that only you can, it's critical that you only choose activities that authentically resonate with you. Dedicating your time and energy to things that you truly care about will ultimately impress admissions officers the most. The second thing that you should ask yourself about an extracurricular activity is, does this activity offer a path to leadership? Leadership is another highly valued trait in applicants, especially for those aiming for top-tier schools like Stanford and MIT. So whatever activity you choose to pursue should definitely offer an opportunity for you to take initiative and make an impact. Colleges really want to see your capacity to bring positive ideas into fruition, to take transformative action, and to truly elevate the communities that you inhabit. So when you're deciding how to spend your time outside of the classroom, definitely factor in how you'll be able to exercise your leadership skills. And finally, the third thing that you should ask yourself is, does this extracurricular activity align with my major and career goals? So just to be clear, not every single activity on your activities list has to align with your major or professional goals, but a good portion of them ideally should. And this is for continuity reasons, to make sure that your story and your application are as cohesive as possible. So if you aspire to be an engineer, for example, but all of your activities are in writing and cooking, unless you're writing a blog about making engineering accessible, or you're investigating the role that chemical engineering plays in food safety, your story might not be as believable as if you had pursued a merit-based engineering summer research program or a robotics design project. So when you're choosing extracurricular activities, think about the cohesion of your overall story and make sure that authenticity and leadership are there as well. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and most importantly, save this video so that you do not lose it. Give us a follow if you want to see more helpful college prep advice, and remember always that you've got this, and best of luck.